Daurine,
Yes, sir. Good morning.
welcome to the podcast.
What do you know about me?
I know too much about you. That's why you're here. We're going to expose you.
Perfect. I'm ready.
So we're here and we're going to talk about you. People see you out. They see you all over Gainesville and Alachua, it's just everywhere.
hmm
And so for those who don't know you, who is Daurine outside of real estate?
So I am a mom for two boys. This is my perfect job that, I'm very blessed of. So I have two boys, Ronnie and Danny. Uh, I've been here for 20 years and I do real estate and I do a lot of community involvement. Yeah.
20 years.
Yes.
So what brought you here?
My husband.
Freddie.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, who's Freddie?
He's my husband.
Yes, but I mean, does he own a business here?
So I met Freddie back in 2005 and we got married in 2006. And then I moved here in November 2006. We had Domino's Pizza at that time.
Mhm.
So I worked with him as office manager, HR person. I dealt with everything he didn't want to deal with, basically. And after we sold the company in 2016, Freddie went to create his own business as Make It Happen. It's a branding consultant
Okay.
company. And then later he um, worked on his restaurant, Spurrier.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, what's the name of it? So he's I think a partner.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's a busy guy.
Yeah, he is.
But you're a busy woman,
I am.
extremely busy woman.
Yeah.
So like if someone follows you on social media, they're going to be wondering, okay, she's involved in this and this and this and this. And you said you came here. So where did you come here from? Did you immigrate to the United States?
So I was studying in France when I moved here. I was working on my PhD in French literature. This is kind of when I was young, this was my
Okay.
background. I was a French teacher. So I moved here, I moved to Gainesville, basically, and I've been in Gainesville my whole time here in the United States. So yes, uh, yeah, and this is when my new life started.
Nice. So you moved to Gainesville working on your PhD.
So I was hoping to work on my PhD when I moved to
Okay.
Gainesville, but I could not. The University of Florida didn't have at that time a program, so I couldn't really finish. I kept it for almost a year to do, continue my PhD in France, but that did not work.
Mm-hmm.
It required a lot of traveling. And then I got pregnant. I had my first baby. So it was really,
Yeah.
really challenging to keep up with everything at that time. And I'm here by myself. I don't have family around. So I really didn't have that much of help. So I had to prioritize. And
You-
then, yeah,
That's all we do.
it's okay.
I know.
Yeah,
No. And so you speak multiple languages, right?
I do.
How many?
3.
3.
Yes.
French,
English,
English,
Arabic.
Arabic.
Yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. I knew it was 3, but I couldn't remember what the
The
third
third
one was.
one, yes.
I did.
I'm originally from Lebanon. I'm
Nice.
Lebanese, so I speak Arabic. And then back home, so when you go to school, you have to have at least 3 languages. So French was my second one, and middle school, I learned English. And the funny thing is, like, I've never paid attention to this class because I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a French teacher. I would never use English. I love that teacher, hated English. And then I was like, now when I moved here, I regretted it. I was like, I wish I put more effort in my classes.
more into the English.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have an accent, but you can very clearly understand you,
Well,
so it's not a
thank you.
problem.
Thank you.
I know English.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Do you this one? Perfect.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're I mean, way beyond me. I'm trying to learn Spanish. I wish I'd learned Spanish earlier,
Yeah.
and I'm studying a little bit of Latin now. And
Okay.
so, because
Yeah.
of some reasons in the Catholic faith that I want to learn. So,
That's awesome.
so that's something where I'm experiencing and realizing that I'm not real smart.
Yeah.
So it's real hard.
It's tough when you start learning a different language at older
Hmm.
age. You're young, but like you know what I
Yeah,
mean. So my kids, both of them, they tried Latin at school, and it was very difficult. It wasn't that easy to navigate.
right.
So yeah.
It's interesting because it's one word can mean three
Uh
words,
huh.
and so it's different.
It
Where
is.
Spanish makes sense a little more to me.
Uh huh.
Latin does because it's the roots,
Yeah.
but just like one word means this or two words means one word, and so
Yeah.
those things get
Wait till
confusing.
you get into the grammar,
Yeah,
and oh
I'm
yeah, that's a
just I'm in
different
the very,
world.
very basic
Basic.
Duolingo side of it right now.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh.
so realizing that it's gonna be a while.
So your
Yeah.
next podcast's gonna be in
It's all
Latin?
in Latin.
Got
We're
it.
gonna turn this entire podcast into a Latin podcast, so no one really knows what's going on. It just sound cool. We'll do
Yeah,
Bulgarian chant, that
I
kind of
know.
stuff. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
You come back. We can
It's
do
just
all
as
that.
long as you have the accent,
The accent. I gotta
you know.
work on the accent.
Yes, that's it.
Um, so back to you being everywhere.
Mhm.
How many boards do you sit on right now?
So I am on the Tyler's Hope for a Dystonia Cure. I'm on the board of that, and then on the board of the Alachua Chamber of Commerce. I have the honor to sit with you on that board.
Yes.
Uh, I think those are the really two official
The
boards.
official boards.
Yeah.
And you've been involved in multiple things that I've seen
Hmm.
through since I've known you for a while now. And so
Yeah.
you've been involved in lots of
Yeah.
volunteerism.
This
That's
is
how,
Latin.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is a Latin.
Yeah.
Is that a Latin word?
Yes, we're gonna make it Latin word.
so, so the Latin version of volunteerism. And so what has inspired you so much to be consistently giving back to the community? Like you're constantly involved. For example, in the chamber, you're spearheading the communications committee, and I give you a hard time all the time about it, but you do a really good job of it. You take pride in it. You're very focused on it, and you want to make sure things are done extremely well. You're particular about making things are done efficiently. But what has inspired you to be so? I want to be involved in. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be involved in so much community stuff. What's inspiring you to do
True. I don't really think I need to give my husband some credit, unfortunately.
that?
So, just watching Freddie during, especially during Domino's Pizza, I wasn't really involved. I was, at the office and then taking care of the kids. But just watching him, how much he gave to the community and, that joy
Yeah,
that comes with it. And it's a very humbling and blessing thing if you can do it.
gotcha.
Once I got my real estate license and I kind of created my own company, um, under Coldwell Banker Brokerage, but my own branding. I really thought that would be a good opportunity for me to give back through me, not through, as a Freddie Weeby's wife.
Correct. Stand out
Yes,
on your own.
yes.
Yes.
And I love it. And I really, if I can, just do that as a full time, I will do it. It just, I don't know, maybe because you do it because, it's just part of you, part of your personality. Uh, I mean, I love it.
You just love being part of the giving part of the
Yes.
community part.
Yes.
And then real estate's secondary.
I don't want to lose clients.
No,
No,
you don't
I'm
lose
sorry.
clients, but
No,
well, actually that giving side of you I think
it's
probably helps
because
with
of
yes.
my real estate.
Yes.
And like I said, I just love being involved is as many as I can.
Mhm.
Uh, I learned I'm still learning to say no sometimes. It's hard,
No is vitamin N is what I call that, and that's
but
a hard one to
it
learn to
is.
take
It is.
and use.
Yes,
Very hard.
absolutely. And I feel sometimes, being involved in so many different things and having kids and job and everything together, sometimes it gets overwhelmed. And this is when you have to take a
Yeah.
step back, take a deep breath, and say, okay, I
Yeah.
need to regroup. I need to rethink what I'm doing and to be able to give the best you can. It's
Yeah.
hard when you just divide yourself
You spread
into you
yourself out.
spread
Yeah.
yourself into so many
Yeah.
different departments. At some point you're gonna feel it. And
Yeah, because you give if you can get it spread out, and then next
yes.
thing you know, you're on 20 boards, and you're
Uh-huh.
like, "I can't really dedicate to this."
Yes.
So it's
So it's
that's
not
a
fair to,
exactly,
yes.
but you wanna help everybody.
I know. I know
But the
that's the
skill to understand no is so
it
hard.
is. Especially when the cause is so close to your heart.
Yes,
It's like, how can you say no?
correct. My wife is so good at doing that, except for soccer league or anything for the kids.
Yeah.
She has a hard time not being involved.
Yeah.
And I tell her, "You're doing too much," but she will focus in on that. But other things, she's really good. She gets on me about it. Like, you say no, just say no. Vitamin
Yeah.
N, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's a big one. Um, so what led you into real estate?
So after we sold that company, the Domino's, in 2016, me and Freddie took some time off just, to take a break. And I was always really interested in real estate and houses and architect and so many different areas of the real estate. I really didn't know anything about how, like the ins and outs of real estate, what comes with it, the contract, all those paperwork, like nothing. Uh, I met with Jay Parrish, the broker for Coldwell Banker, and we had really tons of conversations about, is it the right thing for me? My kids at that time were little. He's like, well, remember, it's not really flexible job because you really want to be available when your clients need you. So I took that chance. I had conversations with Freddie. He was willing to help, and I did it. And yeah, and I'm happy.
And you've been doing it how many years now?
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
So what was your first year like?
My first year was open houses, and open houses. I remember spending every single weekend doing open houses for other agents in my office.
So what would you recommend if someone was a new realtor? Is that would just network with listing agents and say, "Hey, I'll sit your open houses"?
Absolutely. One thing I did is, being able to communicate with other agents and let them know I'm available if you need any open house. And the other thing I was really lucky and blessed to have is a mentor. Uh, she's an agent with us, Rana Schaefer, and I was able to connect with her since day one. And 9 years later, I call her and text her every single day asking questions. So don't hesitate to ask questions. You better do that than, doing anything
Don't
wrong or,
don't
yes.
assume.
Don't assume.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. There
yeah.
is no room for assumption or, yeah.
S Mentorship is a big one that I've heard across the board in any
Yes,
industry, and that's so important.
it
And
is.
and you finding that early on, now working. So going into your 2nd year after doing all that time, because a lot of people I think I'm gonna get into real estate and they think, oh, it's just, it's flexible. I can do whatever I want. And I know a lot of people,
Hmm.
but people don't trust you right away because they don't know
Yeah.
that you know what you're doing or you're connected right. So after the first year, were you still hammering down on the open houses, or were you starting to garner and gain your traction on getting listings?
No, I really think so. Part of why we do an open house is not, I don't think an open house all the time it's meant to sell the house or
Right.
find a buyer. I really think for newer agents is to get leads. I think that was my main mindset when I first started, is it I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get a lead to
Mhm.
connect with people who are, coming to look at the house. Hopefully, they don't have an agent and we can work together. So, I really think that's the purpose for newer agents. Why to be involved in so many open houses?
Yeah, because open houses sometimes can be very poorly attended, and
Oh, yeah.
sometimes they can be massively attended
Mm-hmm.
depending on where it's located,
True. And the
partially. And
price.
the price,
Yeah.
correct. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you get tire kickers coming through.
Uh-huh.
They just want to see $1 million listing.
Yeah.
And then you have something serious. So yeah, it's a tough business because it's marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and you're marketing people's property, you're marketing yourself, and it's a balance because you don't want to market just yourself.
Yeah.
You want to market the property. And so that's always a big challenge. What how did you push through difficult times, for because you've been through some ups and downs in the market then.
Mm-hmm.
And so seeing great rates, houses flying off, to rates spiking up, and now it takes time to push these houses through.
Yeah.
How do you have those conversations with the seller to say, look, it's not worth 1.5 million
Yeah.
really. It's, value is fluctuating depending on market. And a lot of people think, well, I've put 200,000 into this kitchen. This
Mm-hmm.
house is worth this. Maybe not now. How do you have that
Yeah.
conversation?
So numbers don't lie. As an agent, doing your homework, being prepared to have a conversation with your sellers, and the expectations. Expectations is a big challenge. Whatever you're working with sellers and buyers, you have to set expectations. Uh, and then showing your sellers, the days on the market or what's been sitting, how many houses do we have within their price range. So there is a lot of homework and information that you need to collect before you go and meet with your sellers.
I like to refer to the real estate agent as the quarterback,
Yeah.
because you're literally throwing the ball to all the people involved,
Hmm.
from the, lender, the appraiser, title, buyer, the seller, everybody.
Yeah.
You're the centerpiece of that whole
Yep.
thing. It's a really like a project manager job
Uh-huh.
that has a marketing twist.
Yeah.
So you're a project manager who can also handle marketing. So it's very challenging.
It
Actually,
is.
there's so
Yeah.
many moving parts because
Hmm.
I've seen it for years as well.
Yeah.
Um, what would you So there's a million stories in real estate.
Uh-huh.
Anything stand out to you over 9 years? Anything crazy that you've seen that you can reveal?
Sure, I can reveal one. And I don't know how I stayed calm during that call. So I was a listing agent for a house. That house had a farm with a lot of cows. So apparently, during the inspection, somehow that gate was left open and the cows went to the street. So I got a
Ooh,
call that the cows are on the street. And I was like, okay, what do I do? Yes.
wow. How'd you handle that?
Well, apparently the sellers were able to
They're able to
handle
round
it
them up.
without me, thanks goodness. Yeah,
Ah,
because I don't, it's just like how you never know what's gonna happen,
okay.
and how can you handle or react
Thought you were out
to.
there with a rope,
I know,
like
yeah, I was like,
Wrangler.
yeah. So yeah, it was. I mean, this is like I will never forget.
Trends in Gainesville, in general, our area. What would you say as far as like the real estate trends? As far as, are we seeing volume increase, inventory increase? Are we seeing more buyer activity, days on marketing, increasing, decreasing? How do you feel it's going right now?
So I know we have more homes on the market, and the way I see it is, or I notice, is just because of the buyers. They have been canceling a lot. So we go under contract, everything is good. Even when they go through the inspection and everything in the inspection is good, they still, they feel like they have so many different options that I was like, okay, I'm gonna cancel. I'll go look for something else. I really didn't, which is very sad,
Yeah.
especially as a listing
Well,
agent.
yeah.
And when the house goes under contract and then goes back on the market, and then, there is this misconception that if it goes back on the market, that means something is wrong with the house.
Correct.
And you have to, every time like there is a showing, you have to call that agent and say, hey, listen, there is nothing wrong with the house. This is the story. And, please make sure you understand and you educate your buyers. The other thing that I noticed is, so interest rate was like around high fives, but also went up a little bit
Mhm.
to low six. Some buyers couldn't get approved
Correct.
anymore. So
Yeah.
I had someone who was under contract, but when they were working with a lender on that contract, apparently they couldn't get their finances together.
Yeah.
So that really, so we see a lot of different challenges and changes in the market today.
That happens, and we've seen that in the market where rates can dictate your buying power.
Hmm.
And if rates take a swing up,
Yeah.
it can totally change, especially if someone's on the edge ratios
Hmm.
wise. And a
Yeah.
lot of borrowers
Yeah.
are on the edge with the ratios. They're
Hmm.
maxing out.
Yep.
And so if that rate swings up and they haven't locked it in,
Yeah.
that deal
They're
could
missing.
go right
Yes.
down the toilet. What neighborhoods are you seeing to be the most desirable right now in our area that you can think of?
So there is a lot of neighborhoods
So just
that
say
I
you're
would say, it depends on the buyers. If you're talking from buyer's perspective, it depends on the needs. It depends on, they have kids, school zones, or so on that. So there is, I really think Gainesville, it's a good place.
so it's a variety of I would say then on that, if it's a young family, there's a certain area they're gonna wanna hit, and if it's or certain neighborhoods that they're gonna target with the schools and stuff, and
Hmm.
then if it's a retiring family or older professionals.
I
So,
don't
yeah,
really
I think it's gonna
see,
vary.
neighborhoods are mixed.
Yeah,
I mean, uh, if you look at town of Tioga, you see from retired to younger professional.
yeah.
Same thing with Oakmont, same thing in my neighborhood, Hill Plantation. I really think everything just became just like a mix. That is really not like, and I would never just say, hey, you're young, I'm going to take you to this neighborhood or
Yeah.
something like that.
I was just thinking
So we've
wondering if
seen,
people were
yes,
targeting certain areas.
I really don't think
So
so.
it's a
It
mix. So a
just,
lot of neighborhoods are
yes,
really filling the full need
yes,
depending on
yeah,
their financial position
mm-hmm,
on where they wanna be.
yeah,
So so that's interesting because some neighborhoods aren't just catering one way
yeah,
to where we're trying to attract that young family to come in here, to young
mm-hmm,
professionals, and so that's a good thing that we're starting to be able to the neighborhoods are filling,
yes,
a full variety.
mm-hmm.
Um, what makes your approach different? And I can already tell you what it is, but I wanna hear it from you. Your approach to real estate, what is
My approach with you as a lender was tough, was like persistence, and I need an answer right now. But with my clients, I think it's listening to their needs. Communication is, I think, it's my biggest forte. I do communicate a lot with my clients, and I always refer to when you are in a transaction with your clients, whatever it's sellers or buyers, I feel like it's a short-term marriage. I mean, sometimes I talk to my clients more than I talk to my family.
Yeah.
It's a like consistent communication, what's next, just keep them updated. I did an open house. I call my sellers, say, hey, this is, a summary of what happened during the open house. I do have buyers like as soon as we go under contract, there is an email that goes out like those are the timelines. This is your next step. Those are vendors' recommendations. So it's really communication and listening to,
I feel yeah, your relationship over transaction.
yeah,
Summarize it, that's
yeah.
it. Your
Thank you.
relationship over
Yeah,
transaction. It's
yeah.
not a transaction for you.
Yeah,
It's
true.
truly a relation. I've watched you in action. I've seen
Yeah,
it for years, and it's relationship over transaction, 100%. If you
yeah.
want to summarize it as quickly as possible, that's where I see you there, and your success that you've been very successful in real estate. And what habits have been developed that you feel like you have being entrepreneurial? Basically,
Hmm.
this is self-employed, but even though you
Yeah,
work for a company, you're
yeah.
still self-employed, really.
True.
And so, what habits over the years do you think being self-employed have helped you with your success? Would that have developed your success?
My biggest, I would say, learning is how to handle my emotions. That was a biggest challenge with me, that I get very emotional. I get so emotionally involved in every transaction that I
Hmm.
have to remember that, hey, take a step back. Just, you're here to help. I cannot, I just like, I'm part of it.
Yeah,
And I get so emotional if, whatever happens. So it's just how to manage my emotions, how to take a deep breath, how to make sure, if something happens, I don't get emotional with my responses, or
take a
just,
breath.
yes,
Yeah,
sleep on it, sending an email, just don't send it right away. Read it again in the morning, because
yeah,
you're not going to send it the
yeah,
same way. So I think emotions are my biggest learning experience
yeah. It's a
with,
very emotional game.
yes, it
And we
is.
see a lot of that in this
Yeah.
business. And so that's important. So one of the biggest life lessons that I agree with you is emotions. Keep them in check.
Yes.
I feel too, and you might agree, phone versus email versus
Mhm.
text. Like,
Mhm.
let's just talk.
Yeah.
It's so much faster and easier just to grab someone on the phone
Yeah.
and be able to do that. Um, over the past 10 years,
Mhm.
what would you say motivates you now versus 10 years ago?
What motivates me, I think, seeing my being a role model for my kids. It's always been something, but they were little. You don't
Yes.
really, like, you don't. Now they watch,
Yeah.
they understand.
Correct.
They are involved in my transaction as much as I am. I mean, they are around me all the time. They're learning, they're listening, they're paying attention. So that is really like, I want to make sure everything I mean, you do everything right, but also you put that more pressure. Like, I want to make sure everything I'm saying,
It's an example.
it's an example.
They're sucking
Yes.
that in. It's
Yes,
absorbing like a
they
sponge,
are.
and you don't realize how much they're watching. It does change everything.
Yeah.
Um, and that kind of leads into my other question is what kind of legacy do you hope to leave in Gainesville? It's a legacy of, it sounds like, to be a good example for your kids. And
Absolutely. Just for the kids, for young people. I mean, my friends' kids, I mean, I see them as my kids as well.
yeah.
So I had someone, he's a senior at Oak Hall. He's very good friend of my son Ronnie, and he wanted to do internship with me for real estate for his senior project. And I really, like, I look at him as like, he's like Ronnie. He's like my kid.
Hmm.
So it's not just, and believe me, their friends talk about me and Freddie as much as, because they see it. It's the whole community, it's the whole group of friends. It's not just my kids. And it's good to be also a good role model for the other kids, not
Yeah.
just for your own.
Here's a deeper question for you.
Uh-uh.
So when people leave a conversation with you,
Uh-huh.
what do you want them to remember about Doreen?
I hope they remember that that person with a good heart, person who loves to give back and to help in any way and every way I can.
That's how I would describe you.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah.
That's exactly. I give you a hard time all the time, but
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, I might not be number one agent here, but I tell you, being able to be involved in so many different organization and to be more, I mean, people know me as a community person more than a realtor, and I'm
yeah.
okay with that.
Hmm.
I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
I still have my real estate. I still love it. I still do well, and people trust me, which is great. But having that other portion of me means as much as being successful in my real estate career.
It's character, having
Yeah.
strong character, strong build,
Yeah.
that's important.
Hmm.
So as we circle to the wrap up, because you're busy, so she won't let me have a 2-hour podcast. It's in the contract. So I got rapid fire questions.
Yes.
So I didn't share these with her. So she doesn't know they're coming. And they're extremely hard.
Okay.
No, they're not. I'm gonna skip the first one because I already know where the answer is. It's
Okay.
his favorite Gainesville restaurant.
Uh, Mikatori.
Mikatori?
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot about him.
See, you don't know.
I know.
You don't
I
know.
know. I know. Favorite local hidden gem. And that can be anything. It's a hidden gem. Something that people don't know about that you might know.
Uh, I don't know. So there is this restaurant, the clock
The
or something. The
clock.
clock, yes.
Yes.
I went one time and it's like really cute. Like,
Oh,
you don't think
it's
about
a
it.
diner.
It
It's
is.
awesome.
And I love
My
it.
mom and dad go there all the time.
Oh, okay.
And
I need to
so
go with your parents.
go with mom and dad. They will love it because they'll call me and say, "Hey, we're in town. We're over at the clock." I'm like,
Yeah,
"I'm on my way," because it's just diner food.
it is.
It's not
Yeah,
healthy whatsoever,
it's
but
okay.
it's great.
It is.
And I probably shouldn't eat there now. I just
Yeah,
came from a doctor and they could tell me I can't eat that stuff. So, but once in a while it's fine.
yeah.
All right. So, coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Coffee.
with you on that. Biggest productivity hack.
Biggest
Productivity hack.
productivity hack.
I can say it in Latin if you want me to.
Can you say it in French?
Easy. French is my second language.
Yeah. Uh, do it right now.
I know it. I love that
Do
one.
it right now. And sometimes I don't,
No.
Have you ever read that book? No, I forgot. Eat That Frog.
Oh, eat the frog.
Eat
Yeah.
the Frog.
Yes.
Okay. That
Yes.
would tell you,
Get it done.
yes.
That's the huge one. And I suffer from that too. I think we all do,
Yeah. I
but
work better under pressure.
I do too. I
Like I
do
have to
too. I
wait till
don't
the
like it,
last
but
minute. Like
yeah,
I have a meeting. I have all my papers
yeah.
here. Like, oh, okay. Can
I
I
hammer
like,
it. Yeah,
yes,
hammer it
yes,
down. But you're right. Eat the frog. Do it right away.
yes.
It makes life so much easier. I
Uh-huh.
was proud of my son the other day. He did that. He did his
Yeah.
homework early. Like he has a project due 2 weeks from now or a week. And they
Yeah.
went ahead and did it. Him and his buddies. I was like,
I know. So you don't have to wake up in
yeah,
the middle of the night
and they got
thinking
it done.
about it. Yeah.
That one's a good one. That was really good. Good answer on that one.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we'll use that one. Dream vacation.
Dream vacation would be Africa.
Africa.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. And my
Any?
husband been
Yeah.
promising me for forever. Yes.
Okay, Freddie.
Yeah.
All right.
Get on it.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll make that a clip.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, um. Okay. Favorite business book or podcast besides this podcast
Favorite podcast
or book?
or book? I really like to listen to real estate podcasts. As far as book, can I cheat and look? I have it in my.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a really, really good one, and I usually am not like an audio person,
You
but
like to read versus audiobook?
yes. But
I do
this
both.
one,
It makes it sink
no,
in
that
more.
one is. I'm gonna let you read it.
The, the subtle art of not giving it
Yes.
a bleep.
Uh-huh.
I haven't read that one yet.
You have
People
not?
are telling me I need to read that one because
Uh-huh.
as I get older, I'm becoming more of I don't really care what you think.
I know.
I care about my clients and stuff, but
Yeah.
like I don't care about gossip or any of the
It took
drama.
me a
Yeah,
long time to be able to, I'm good on my own. I
yeah.
really don't need your affirmation and confirmation
You need
about
mine?
me.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's why you have me here on your
Yeah,
podcast.
it's
Yeah.
upsetting.
Yeah.
I
No.
thought I had more influence.
So it's really, it changed life. It
Yes.
does change your life. It's a shift once you start, just like, okay.
I'm drilling that in my kids already. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Who cares what your friends think?" 'Cause they're young and they have
It's
that pressure.
hard. Yeah. You have
That
to go through so
yeah, you
many
gotta live
tough
it. Yeah,
experiences. So finally I was
yeah.
like, okay,
Like,
done.
when you finally hit 50, you'll know, that's where I am.
Okay. Are you talking about yourself now?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm not talking
Okay.
about you.
No,
I didn't call her 50.
no,
Did I?
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
No.
Neither am I. I'm actually 34. All right. Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
You really?
Yes.
That's where I am.
Yes.
Crystal's beach. I'm mountains.
Yes.
So we'll be at the beach.
Yeah.
But I am mountains 100%. Which
Yeah.
mountains? Any particular mountains in the United States?
So we went to Elijah?
Oh, LEJ.
LJ. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Love LEJ. And
Yes.
everyone's loving LEJ now.
Yeah.
That's the bad
Yeah.
part.
Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge, yes.
I
I
love.
love it. And it's not far
Yes.
away.
No, it's
It's like
not.
6 hours, 7 hours, you're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It is, and
It's
it's
really
perfect.
beautiful. I mean, you can just stay in those cabinets, houses forever,
I
and
know.
then
I
just
wanted to go up there and start a
peaceful.
business. Just to have a business up there, to have a reason to go up there on a regular basis.
Okay. Are you hiring?
Yes. Yeah, we pay good. We pay
Once you
really good.
create your business, are you hiring?
Exactly. All right, here's another one.
Yes, sir.
And this is one that you can help the young. One piece of advice for young entrepreneurs.
Listen before or think before you say anything. Once the words are out, they cannot be taken back.
Correct. Slow down.
Yes.
Pay attention.
Yes.
And that can lead into, like social media. Social media has changed a lot.
Hmm.
And sometimes we
Yeah.
get emotional and we make comments on
Yeah.
things, including myself. And
Are you in trouble?
I'm always in trouble.
Okay.
It's just my mantra.
Okay.
So learn from me. I'll
Uh-huh.
do what I do. And but how do you approach social media for you?
I really don't. I'm not very. I mean, I'm active when I go and just post. What I'm very careful with all my posts on social media. I really, it's just community, real estate, and kids, family. Sometimes not a lot. So I don't really interact a lot
Yeah.
with social media. I don't make comment. I'm really very careful.
Yeah. Well, it's a smart approach
Yeah.
because really and truly, you're never going to convince the person that has a complete, total different view
Hmm.
of your view.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. And
Agree to
so
disagree.
agree to disagree and then move forward
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes.
So, in closing, well, we'll do one more. I have one more question I wanted to ask you because I always like to ask this of entrepreneurial type people.
Okay.
If today you lost it all, everything turned, not family wise, family's still there,
Yes.
but you lost everything business wise.
Uh-huh.
What would you do to rebuild? What would you do to start from scratch today? You can't go back in real estate. What would you do?
Cannot do real
Can't go
estate.
back in real estate.
If I have to start a new business, it would be something with fashion.
Fashion.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So
A
would you be the
boutique
designer?
or, it might.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it would be something related. I love fashion.
Love fashion.
I love clothes.
So you like my
And
style then, right?
we can do better, but it's okay. Yeah.
I don't understand. I looked exactly the same
That's
every day.
yes. But we
Yeah.
can change it.
All right. Well, we're hearing and learning things today. I didn't think we were getting insulting today.
Yeah.
Am I insulted on that? No.
Absolutely not. Never. No.
So, in closing, um, what would be a good question for me to ask my next guest?
Who is your next guest?
I'm not going to tell you,
Okay.
but it's a question that I'm going to do this with people
Uh-huh.
where they leave a question
For your
for
next
my
guest.
next guest.
What advice, if they know me, what advice would they give me?
Okay. They do know you.
Okay, perfect.
So
Yes.
I will tell you
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good one. So what advice would they give you?
Yes.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Of course.
This
Thank
is
you for
world
having
famous.
me.
This is going to be everywhere. You
Yeah.
know,
I've been waiting
you're
on
going to be
that
famous.
invitation forever. So thank you.
It takes a
Finally.
while. We've had millions of guests and stuff. So, but
So
no, I
thank
appreciate you
you.
being on
Yeah.
and everything that you're doing for the community with the chamber, with your business, how you've grown from, like you said, you were behind the scenes for a long time, doing operational stuff, making things happen, and then you branched out on your own. And you're a statement to young and even people that aren't young that want to step out and just show that with your dedication, determination, dedication, desire, that you
Yeah.
can get to where you want to be. And so you've been an inspiring story for people to hear
Thank you.
that you just dedicate yourself, and it's really the core things of having ethics, character, and drive to work and follow through.
Yeah.
And
True.
and you're there.
I have a question for you.
Oh man.
Do you remember when the first time you met me?
The first time I met you that I think I remember was at well I remember the first time I saw you was at an event where they were honoring Freddie.
Okay.
And but I didn't really meet you then. The
Uh-huh.
time I remember meeting you was at a chamber event over here, and Freddie introduced us.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that was your downfall.
Uh-huh. That's how I got hooked with Alachua Chamber
That's how
and
the
all.
whole thing happened.
Yes, yes.
So that was
Yeah.
the beginning of the end for you.
I
That was.
know. Yeah.
Yes. No, it's been a good relationship. I've always enjoyed working with you and doing things with you because you always bring character and class to everything you do, and you let people know that they dress really well.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Well, thank you so much
I
for
really liked having you on, and we'll see you out.
thank you so much.